Hello again, Bill Jones, recapturefederalism.com. Recapturefederalism.com on the net. As I begin my presentations, I, William R. Jones, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, so help me God. I first took that oath in July 1965 when I joined the United States Navy. The enemy then was communism, as the enemy is now communism. And from the evilness, the Prince of Darkness, Engels and Marx, the atheist, anti-religion. Page 26 of the Communist Manifesto. There are besides eternal truths such as freedom, justice, etc. They are common to all states of society, but here highlighted. But communism abolishes eternal truth. It abolishes all religion and all morality instead of constituting them on a new basis. It therefore acts in contradiction to all past historical experience. Again, but communism abolishes eternal truth. It abolishes all religion and all morality. Communists are immoral animals, evil, immoral animals. They abolish all religion. All religion. They don't have religion, and they wish to make it disappear from society. Abolishes eternal truth, and these eternal truths, what are they? Freedom, justice, liberty, religious freedom. And from page 34, the Communist Manifesto. Finally, they labor everywhere for the union and agreement of all democratic parties of all countries. Again, let me read that. Union and agreement of all democratic parties of all countries. Then the next paragraph. The communists disdain to conceal their views and aims. They openly declare their ends can be attained only by the forcible overthrow of all existing social conditions, that the ruling classes tremble at the communistic revolution. The proletarians have nothing to lose but their change. They have a world to win. Working men of all countries unite. And in America they united. May 4th, 1886, started the insurrection. Dynamite bomb killed 7 Chicago police officers, Haymarket Square. Yeah, forcible overthrow of all existing social conditions. The ruling classes tremble. The Democratic Party is a terrorist party, along with the Republican Party, the Republican establishment. We all see their true colors now, don't we? Oh, we see all their true colors. Up on your screen now is the first page of one of 91 pages I sent to these 7 individuals, January 25th, 2016. Notice of treason, 18 U.S.C., Chapter 115, treason, sedition, and subversion. Notice of treason against the United States and all 50 states. 18 U.S.C., Chapter 115, Section 2382, which comes under the title Misprision of Treason. Then I go down to the names, the 7 people. All of these 7 people, by the way, have been violating Article 6 of the Constitution of the United States. All public officers in the United States are violating Article 6. What, Bill? What are you saying? Yeah, they're all violating their oath of office. Article 6 states, the senators and representatives before mentioned and the members of the several state legislatures and all executive and judicial officers, both of the United States and of the several states, shall be bound by oath or affirmation to support this Constitution. Semicolon. That's part of the religion clause. It goes on to no test be held for office. But just what I read comes down to a semicolon. One idea. All the senators, all the representatives before mentioned, and the members of the state legislatures, and all the executive and all the judicial officers, both of the United States and of the several states, shall be bound by oath or affirmation. Shall be bound by oath or affirmation. Every member that I mentioned, every officer, is violating their oath. They're violating Article 3, Section 3, treason. Treason. That's 2381, by the way, Section 2381. And they shall suffer death. That's how serious it is. That's how serious it is. They shall suffer death. We go to the first name on the list, John Roberts, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States. I listed him. 2382, have to list a president or notify the president or a federal judge. So we go right to the top judge in the United States. John Roberts, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States. Thought he'd do something, Since he's violating the law, maybe he'd start honoring his oath. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. He won't do that. But you see, when we get down to the next names, Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell, they should be impeaching all the members of the Supreme Court. Okay? But you have John Roberts, Chief Justice. Their decisions are being made. And they go with the majority decision to the majority of the court. It's supposed to be constitutional, though. And they don't follow their oath. They're not supporting the Constitution because they make a decision, evil decisions, in support of the 7 deadly sins, the support of the 7 deadly sins. By the way, greed, there's treasons within greed. Treasons within greed, okay? So the Chief Justice and the Supreme Court and all the federal judges violating their oaths. They have, in fact, facilitated abortion, Roe versus Wade, 1973, murder, genocide. All the government officials are tolerating that. Should be held up to the International Criminal Court in The Hague, violating the Rome statutes. Genocide. 55 million people, human beings, lives terminated That's worse than just about every mass killing in the 20th century combined. Now into the 21st century. Definitely. United States and Western societies, Western countries, all have these abortion laws. World communism. They have killed more than all Stalin killed, than Hitler killed, than Pol Pot killed in the 1970s in Cambodia, the killing fields. Yes, we have the American killing fields, sanctioned by public officials, violating their oaths. Seditious conspiracy. 18 U.S.C. Chapter 115, 2384, Section Seditious Conspiracy. If two or more persons in any state or territory or any place subject to the jurisdiction of the United States conspire to overthrow, put down, or to destroy by force the government of the United States, or to levy war against them, or to oppose by force the authority thereof, or by force prevent, hinder, or delay the execution of any law of the United States, or by force to seize, take, or possess any property of the United States contrary to the authority thereof, they shall each be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 20 years or both. Oh, we're going to need some jails. Oh, we've got the Democratic Party. We've got the party press. We've got Wall Street. We've got the big bankers. We got the lobbyists. Oh, they're all conspiring. The two political parties. Oh, yeah. And what laws are they? What? The Constitution. Article 3, Section 3, treason law. That's what this is. Codification of that constitutional clause. Yes. Treason shall suffer death. Let's build the gallows now. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly trust in Jesus' name. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. The sinking sand of communism, progressivism, socialism. Replacing Judaism and Christianity, God, one true God. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. And how's that commie? How's that commie change and hope and change? How's that good? I think I'll stick with, on Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand.